Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are so glad to have you all here for day 2 of the Women of Bitcoin Summit. We're so excited to see you. Efrat and I were just beyond grateful to see the feedback. And we already said this yesterday, but Christine Marie Turner, this is her vision come to life. And we just are floored by the reactions, by the engagement, the photos that we're seeing from overseas of women gathering to actually watch this. It's been so incredible. So before we dive in, please just share with us in the chat. I think some of you already are. Where are you joining us from today? What's your city? What's your country? Because we are on a different continent from Efrat, who's literally up in the middle of the night, right? And she's got her birthday tomorrow. So she's sharing her time with us. Thank you. We've got people joining us from Florida, from Kenya, from Colorado, Vancouver, Idaho in the house, Arizona, Kansas City. I mean, everywhere. This is incredible. I just think it's so powerful to see all of these women gathering from different backgrounds, different industries, different stages of life, and all of us are leaning into understanding money and Bitcoin and connecting. So we really hope that yesterday left you feeling that Bitcoin is really much more approachable than you expected, especially for the newbies, and that you're feeling much more confident and you feel like you have some new connections. So yesterday was sort of building the foundation, and today we're going to expand on top of that, right, Efrat?
Yes. Today is going to be a day packed with events and panels. Do you want to say a word about the panels, Nat?
Yeah, let's actually bring up those panels and go over them because once again, today you get to kind of choose your own adventure. You'll have a series of panels to choose from. One of them is the next wave of Bitcoin leaders featuring some very brilliant Gen Zers talking about the future of money and technology and Bitcoin. We're so excited to hear from them. We've also got a panel on energy, power bills, and a more reliable power grid, really the big picture of all of that with phenomenal speakers, including our co-organizer, Christine Marie Turner. So we're very grateful for that. We've also got a regulatory panel, a legal panel coming up. That's going to feature voices that have a lot of experience on the legal and regulatory side of Bitcoin. So we're looking forward to that. And finally, we've got one
including
really
also
practical.
Lauren Rodriguez, which is maybe say a word about her. She's the wife of Keone, who's sadly in prison right now. He's the developer of Samourai Wallet, so it will be good to hear from her as well today.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you guys caught my interview with Keone, and it was just really powerful to hear his story. And I know that Lauren is just really sharing his message, and I think it's going to be a really powerful conversation. And then there's one where it's really practical. It's kind of like, how do you secure your Bitcoin, self-custody, KYC, insurance for Bitcoin? Like, really, how do you hold on to it and secure your Bitcoin? Because I know we've got a lot of questions. So we've got a full panel, a full house with 5 ladies speaking on that. So we're just so excited with so many different topics being covered today.
Awesome. So, guys, I want to ask you, actually, girls, not guys, but I want to ask you something important. Why is it important for you that you're present here today? Is it for your family? Is it for your financial future, your curiosity, your independence? Take a moment and write in the chat, why is it important for you to be here today? And I'll also ask you another question. I'll let you write in there. Oh, hi from India. Wow. For your granddaughter.
9 grandchildren. That's incredible.
I know. It's amazing to build communities of women, human future, to empower myself.
Don't get left behind. Generational wealth building. I love these answers. I feel like we all feel a combination of these.
For my niece, I saw one. This is beautiful. I think this is something like a common trait with women. We really care about other humans and other members of society, especially when they're our closest circle. So even if it's not our children, it's our nieces and nephews and just the younger generations that are important to us. I think that is super important. Yeah, financial and global health. Wow. Okay, and then another question for you guys. What do you still need clarity on today? What kind of question are you bringing with you into today? Can you put that in the chat as well? Is there
Yeah.
still
What are you hoping to get out of today's panels? Please share with
feedback?
us.
Let's take a look.
Self-custody. We know that that's a big question that comes up and a really important one. Multi-sig. Absolutely. That's definitely going to be covered in that panel.
Yeah. Oh,
Technical
KYC
security.
wallets. Definitely. Concerns about KYC wallets. Technical security. I have a feeling that panel is going to be packed.
Yes, it will. Luckily, we have enough speakers for it. So
Yeah, good. Role of Bitcoin in my overall investment. That's good.
practical applications for security and legal. Absolutely. Clarity
Yeah.
regarding best accounting practices. Someone's trying to get
Self-custody.
their husband on board.
Oh, normally it's the other way around.
Setting up a minor. I'm glad, Tracy, you got to bring that question to the energy panel. And I actually just started hashing, I believe it was last week with Abundant Minds. It's been awesome. I'm contributing to the ocean pool. So I'm really, really excited about that. And it's so easy. And the Abundant Minds team makes it just so wonderful of an experience because they hold your hand through it. They also offer a ton of educational resources. And one thing I learned about Abundant Minds is that a lot of their clients are actually brand new to Bitcoin. It's not
Yep.
Bitcoiners who have decided to start mining. It's people who have no Bitcoin at all who are suddenly pivoting from things like real estate and they start mining. And so they actually take you on an educational process of learning about Bitcoin too. So it's incredible and anyone can do it, which is awesome.
Yeah, mining is amazing. Lazola said that she wants to learn more about insurance. So make sure that you hop onto the panel where they're going to discuss insurance. It's the panel with Carla, right?
Yes, that's the one. Becca Rubenfeld will be representing Anchor Watch. She's got probably all the answers you need for your insurance questions, which is, I think, a topic that's going to become more and more important. So
Absolutely.
definitely take those questions there.
Lower volatility over the last and over the coming years. How do you lower volatility? Well, maybe you want to go to the panel with Halston. She'll teach you about stretch. Lower volatility, right? She's
That's
like the
right.
stretch
Stretch is not
expert.
volatile. If you
Yeah,
don't want
that's right.
volatility, stretch is a great option.
Yeah, so Stretch is just for those of you who are hearing this for the first time, Stretch is the name of a stock, actually a micro-strategy or strategy stock.
Preferred stock.
That is designed for fixed income. So,
Yeah.
and it's not Bitcoin, it's a stock, but there's Bitcoin somewhere in the background. Okay. Great. You guys, I think you're well equipped for today. You have your questions ready, you have your intentions ready, and now all there is to do is to choose your next session. So you have, I remind you, 2 sessions in parallel. So you have to choose one. Select the conversation that speaks most to you. Track A, as we said, is the next wave of Bitcoin leaders, focusing more on the young generation. And track B is about Bitcoin mining, energy, etc. Those are the 2 that are coming up. After those panels, you can decide to visit the education hall if you want to go deeper into any specific topic, or you can go to the lounge, to the networking session and grab a seat in one of the tables and meet other like-minded women and just mingle. So that's it. With that, we're going to let you go to the panels, right? We still have a few minutes, actually.
We actually have a couple of minutes so we can engage with the chat a little bit more. Also,
Yeah,
remember
and
that at
we
the
have
end.
something in the Q&A, Nat, so let me read to you.
Oh,
So
great. Also, at the end
thoughts
of today,
about
just remember we're going to be doing some giveaways from the sponsors. So make sure you tune back after the panels for a little bit of reflection and sponsor giveaways. And we're going to be kind of wrapping up the day, which will be really, really nice. And again, we just want to thank you so much for attending this summit because we sort of put this together not knowing what it could even become. And there's so much work that has gone into it behind the scenes that you guys are not aware of, but we hope that it has provided such a valuable experience and production quality for you with these different tracks and engagement and rooms that you can choose from. So we just really appreciate your time. What are the Q&As, Efrat?
Right. So one that is super easy is how do we stay connected after the event? So first of all, we've got your email addresses, so we're going to be emailing you. There are upcoming in-person events that we're planning, so we'll definitely notify you, but please follow us on X and Instagram and Noster, and we'll send you all the links after the event. So that's an easy one. And then
Oh,
there's a
also,
questionnaire.
please make
Yeah.
sure that you're going to come to the Women of Bitcoin Bash at Bitcoin 2026. We're changing things up this year. And instead of a brunch, we're celebrating our 5th anniversary with a very special sit down dinner. We're going to have some surprises in store for you that we can't fully announce yet, but it's going to be an incredible evening. We're so excited. We're in the midst of just finalizing all the details right now. And that's going to be on the evening of April 26th. If you stay at the Venetian, you get first dibs on tickets, which is the conference venue, is the Venetian. So stay tuned and follow me for more information on that. I'll have more announcements soon.
Last year's event was spectacular. So this
Yes.
year is going to be even better because it's an evening event, right?
Yes, that's right. We're so
Right.
excited. It's going to be amazing.
Amazing. All right. Thoughts about recent pricing volatility, short-term and long-term expectations, specifically about how to calm concerns of friends and family who are interested but scared off by the 2026 BTC journey. You kind of spoke about it yesterday a little bit. Do you want to recap about volatility?
Yeah, I mean, I just always urge people to zoom out because short term, my comparison now is short term Bitcoin looks like a heart monitor if you zoom in and it's like up and down and up and down. But when you zoom out, it's going up and preserving and growing your purchasing power. Whereas the fiat currencies that we use, wherever country we're in, they're actually going down in purchasing power as they print and print more. And one thing that we're sure of is they have to print more because of how indebted so many of our nations are. So I think that Bitcoin protects you. If your friends and family are concerned, I would sit down and have some talks with them about how it's when you're nervous and when everyone's running scared that provides the most asymmetric opportunity to start buying. You don't have to go big. You can do small allocations, dollar cost average, just buy a little bit of Bitcoin at a time, whether that's, weekly, bi-monthly, monthly, whatever you can afford and manage. All of us are just working so hard in whatever industry we're focused on and just trying to accumulate as much as we can. So don't be hard on yourself. Don't think you're late. We're all very, very early. This is a $2 trillion asset class moving into what I think will be 50 to $100 trillion. So think about how early we are. And I encourage people to just dollar cost average and don't pay attention to short-term volatility.
Beautiful. Could any of your panelists explain in layman terms the situation with the potential hard fork, soft fork coming with the not situation? I don't think we're going to touch on this today. There's so much content on this everywhere. And I
Yeah,
think it's
that
going to be a little bit too advanced for the beginners that are here with us in this session, right?
Yeah, that we might not touch on those topics, but hey, I mean, the Q&A section is open for whichever panel you go into. So if the conversation goes in that direction, always feel free to share your questions, especially if we have some panelists that are experts in that area.
What would be best place for exchange KYC overreach? What you mean, like, I don't know if I understand the question. Maybe you want more research about that? I think you should go to the panel that talks about privacy and security today, and you'll hear more about that. What else? Any tangible items to produce or hand out when asked about how was the summit? Oh, that's a good question.
What is
We're
it?
going to share a lot of content over the next few weeks on our accounts on X and Instagram, etc. So you're going to have clips and the recordings, so you can
Yes.
use that.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, whatever you missed today, you can watch later. And so if you went to one panel but wanted to hear the one that's happening at the same time, don't worry, you'll have a chance to, and you'll be able to log in and access the content. We'll also be sharing it on various platforms. So again, I think we're ready to move into the rooms. The panels are about to start. So pick your track, A or B. We're so grateful to have you with us. From the bottom of my heart, Efrats and Christine Marie Turner, thank you for joining us for the Women of Bitcoin Summit.
Thank you.